Navigating catastrophic injury claims can be incredibly difficult. What defines catastrophic injury? Is it smarter to pursue litigation or opt for a settlement? Well, our next guest can answer all of those questions and much more. Here is founder, partner, and attorney at Richter, Ronnie Richter. Welcome back, Ronnie.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Okay, first, what is a catastrophic injury?
Yeah, catastrophic injury is an injury that has some life-altering consequence. So you see the TV ads all the time about fast money and you'll get your check. Catastrophic injury is not this at all. So unfortunately for some people who are injured in this state, the injuries are permanent in nature. It could be a head trauma. It could be, you could lose a limb. It could be, it's something of consequence on an ongoing basis. And what's critical in these cases is that you not take the fast money, because the first thing we have to do is understand the nature of the injury and appreciate what the long-term needs are going to be.
How are damages calculated for these types of injuries?
Yeah, damages here are difficult to calculate, and they require expert witnesses. For example, we're going to need an economist to tell us what are the future lost income, what's the future lost income opportunity. Maybe because of your injury you were on one career path and now you're on a different one. Maybe because of this injury, you're going to have future medical needs for the rest of your life, potentially, even. So to calculate those, we use what are called life care planners. And the life care planners literally go out and interface with the medical professionals, and they determine for the rest of your life, literally, every bandage, every medical device, every modification to your home that you're going to need for the rest of your life. Those damages are calculated now and they're recovered now. You can only do this one time. And if you don't do it right, you're not going to get the recovery that you need.
And what about insurance companies? How do you negotiate with insurance for these types of injuries?
Yeah, unfortunately in South Carolina, oftentimes we find that people are uninsured for this type of injury. So it is critical to understand the different layers of coverage that are available. So you might be going beyond simple motor vehicle insurance. It could be business-related insurance. It could be general liability insurance. But you have to peel every layer. So you have to look everywhere it's possible that coverage might exist, because these injuries are going to exhaust any coverage that's out there.
And what about litigation versus settlement? Do you pursue a trial? Do you go for the settlement? What should we do?
Yeah, you always tee it up for the trial. All right. So in any case, if you're doing it right, you're preparing to talk to that jury. But it's in preparing it that way that you create the best opportunity to not have to talk to the jury, because there's some wild card element to talking to a jury. You might not get the result that you're looking for. But if you're doing the work, if you're preparing the cases, if you're ready to go, you're putting it in a posture to leave the client in the best position to get that settlement that might make sense. And oftentimes it's going to be a structured settlement where you're buying an annuity that's going to pay money over a long period of time to provide for these needs as they come up.
And I can imagine this type of thing, it's crucial to have an attorney that you trust, an attorney that will fight for you.
Yeah, well, you have to have been there before. I mean, this is not for first timers, no disrespect to those who hadn't had their bona fides yet, but you definitely want a lawyer who's been in this trench before, who's not going to flinch in the foxhole, and frankly, who's had the success to be able to front the expense associated with a case like this. These cases can be very expensive to prosecute.
And how can people contact you if they're going through something like this?
Yeah, please contact us at blandrichter.com.
Perfect. Ronnie, thank you so much for all of this.
Thank you.